Hello, everyone. Hello to you, wherever you're watching me from this evening. Filami go, where can Filami je abeti ajale nini because we're getting something different tonight, and it's not gonna be like the way it used to be. Like, afe jeki omeko wonu what's it called? Inu eje ko wonu omi. You understand? So ko je pe afe pabubu epo leni oti ye. So today is gonna be a different way. We're not gonna do ni she tasiman she tele and nǹkan ara ọ̀tọ̀ ló dé máa jẹ́ lẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé máa jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé a máa jẹ́ kí Yorùbá on the Thursday ọjọ́ Ẹtì báyìí a máa jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé Yorùbá àti òyìnbó la máa papọ̀ so kò ní jẹ́ ojú kan la máa wà ọjọ́ Thursday because ọjọ́ Tuesday òyìnbó ni títí tó fi dópin àdàmàlú òyìnbó ní lẹ́ni so tó bá jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ mi lórí ètò rẹ̀ jọ ṣe dáadáa sí mi lónìí lọ sórí ibi tó ti lè tẹ̀lé wa ibi tó sọ pé aago tàbí ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ nínú ètò where you can see where it says follow me or subscribe or like or comment on this because it's going to be something great and something different today. Àwọn orin tí mo gbé wọlé lẹ́ni that's the music of Toye Ajagun. Baba Toye Ajagun, his music is always there for everyone. Enjoy it. And when you enjoy that, as I said, tó bá jẹ́ pé o ṣe ń darapọ̀ lẹ́ni ni for the first time, please do your best. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mú de káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí. Bó ṣe ń lọ ìrọ̀lẹ́ bó ṣe ń lọ ìrọ̀lẹ́ bó ṣe ń lọ on Thursday we call it evening motion but lẹ́ni a pè ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ bó ṣe ń lọ on Big Rich Media House here with ọmọ yín àbúrò yín yẹn tẹ like Lájírè. Let's go. Èmi fún alára mi ni èmi tí kò pé méjì èmi tí mò ń bọ̀ tẹ́rù ń ba àwọn èèyàn pé mò ń bọ̀ èmi gan tí mo jókòó sínú ilé tí ẹ̀rù ń ba èmi fún alára mi èmi tí mo sùn tí mò ń lálàá pé mò ń lé ara mi èmi ìjàkadì ìjà gidigidi ìjà gbangba ìjà bòǹbò Lájírè tí ò pé méjì. I'm here tonight to give it to you the way you want it. Enjoy this moment with me. Máì tí ì lọ náà dúró pẹ̀lú mi. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé ọjọ́ àkọ́kọ́ lélẹ́yìí láti mọ̀ pé ẹbí kò pe ara wa so that má gbàgbé o kí ni nǹkan tá a máa ń ṣe lórí ètò yìí à ń ṣe nípa agbègbè wa ibi tá à ń gbé ìdílé wa tó jẹ́ family wa so à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìgbé ayé pẹ̀lú and that's what it's all about here on this platform Big Rich Media House this evening and I say welcome to this platform. If you're coming for the first time or you're joining me for the first time, why not? Let's enjoy this moment together with music of Toye Ajagun. So today is going to be much more Yoruba language, much more Yoruba. So I'm going to give it to you the way you want it, especially if you want to learn much more about Yoruba. Why not? O ma mọ bó ṣe ń lọ ní báyìí. Àwọn kan sọ pé Yoruba mi gan kò clear dáadáa, but má gbàgbé I'm a typical Ìjẹ̀ṣà man. Kárí ọ̀ràn o ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ń bẹ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run wọ́n yára fún ìbéèbí mi bá máa lè wáyé. Wọ́n yára fún ìyàwó mi bàbá lè wálé wọ́n yára fún. Ó gbé wa létí because èmi kò ṣe normal. You understand? And very soon a máa mú àwọn tá ti promise tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wá sórí ètò yìí and in which you will really learn a lot from the elders, even from those elders that you know and those you don't even know at all. So it's going to be much more about our tradition and much more about our environment, our community, and our lifestyle. And we will entertain and educate you on this platform. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and I say welcome to the platform, Big Rich Media House. Tonight, sometimes in life, we have to, take it the way it comes to us. Ìgbà míì tó bá kọjú sí ẹ kó tá. Ìgbà míì tó bá kọ̀yìn sí ẹ kó tá. Ìgbà míì tó bá kù ọ nìkan kó dá ìró ara ẹ pa mẹ́rin. Today, it's a pity. When we're, tá bá ti ń ju àwọn gbajúgbajà, àwọn amúlùdùn tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kí ká máa rí kí inú wa máa dùn, tá bá ń jù wọ́n nù kò sí ayọ̀ níbẹ̀. When we're losing people who are meant to be heart of our city, the heart of our nation, people that me and you will see, and even before they mention their name, we know them, and suddenly they can't do anything. Kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí, but still yet nǹkan tá a lè ṣe wà o. Kí ni nǹkan tá a lè ṣe? Let's enjoy this. And ọ̀pọ̀ ń sunkún àìréyìn, àwọn kan ń sunkún àìrétò ìbò tiwọn. Did you see in life, especially those ọkùnrin that would love to japo, I want you to move closer tonight. And some obìnrin, àwọn obìnrin náà tó jẹ́ pé aláìka máa pínká. You need to move closer tonight, And you have to move closer. You really need to move closer and do not touch this dial for this moment. Let's go. Imagine bóyá ìwọ tó pàdé ẹnìkan àbí tí ẹnìkan pàdé ẹ tẹ̀ ń bá eré àníyàn lọ, and suddenly nǹkan kan ọ̀rẹ́ wo ọ̀rẹ́ láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì, and ìwọ òun rí ara ẹ bíi champion bíi pé wọ́n ní ọ̀gá lẹ́ni. So suddenly you played the ball and you scored. Ìgbà tó gbá ball wọlé tán, right, ó ti gbàgbé n tó ń pè ní responsibility. If you're one of them that fail to take your responsibility, it will be an issue for you and for the lady or for the man. But let's take it this way tonight. Ọ̀dọ̀ ọkùnrin ni wàhálà máa ń wà sí jù. How? Imagine you impregnate someone. Nígbà tó ti fún ẹnìyẹn lóyún, àkókò tó fún lóyún sí, àkókò náà ń dùn, ẹ̀ ń gbádùn ara yín, everything lọ dáadáa. Then suddenly nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀, so things fall apart. kò rí bó ṣe yẹ kó rí mọ́. And instead of ọmọ tí wà ń bẹ̀ ń sìn anyway, the best that you meant to do, both of you, is to sit down and dialogue together on how to care for the kids. Because at that moment, ten gbádùn ara yín, you know, ten score ball, tí ball score. That innocent boy or girl, the baby or that child knows nothing about it. Kò mọ nǹkan pa ẹ̀. Òun kàn rí pé òun kàn dédé dé ni. So if you're a man and you're involved in such game, right, you should learn how to play your game and finish that your game you started, right? Tó bá wù ẹ́ tó ti wò pé ọmọ tí tó dá yé yìí, ọmọ tó bí yẹn, ò fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹni tí ń pa ẹ̀ mọ́, it can be an issue, not for today, and not on that very day you're saying ò fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan pa ẹ̀ mọ́. It will be some days to come, even years to come. Because ọmọ yẹn ti ń dàgbà sìn, you understand? Ọmọ yẹn ti ń dàgbà. Ìyá ẹ̀ nìkan àbí pé bàbá ẹ̀ nìkan ló ń take care ẹ̀. Tí gbogbo nǹkan tó ojúṣe tó yẹ kó ṣe, if you failed to, you know, to go for your responsibility over the children on that very day that you meant to be there for them, if they don't see you, and suddenly maybe again another thing fall apart and ó fẹ́ padà wá sínú ayé wọn, maybe you're seeing them doing great, ó fẹ́ padà wá sínú ayé wọn, maybe you're seeing them like you're well to do, you believe they need you. At that moment, it is true, you might need them, but maybe they don't need you. Not because they don't need you, but because you've not been there for them. Ó mọ̀ náà láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí màmá wọn ti lóyún wọn, tó ti fi wọn sílẹ̀, tó ti lọ, tó wẹ̀yìn wò, àbí tí wọ́n fúnra ẹ̀ tó jóbìnrin tó ti kọ̀ wọ́n sílẹ̀, tó wẹ̀yìn wò, tó jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn nìkan ló ń dá àdàgbé àti àdàfà. And I can boldly say this, it's not that rampant within the men, ọ̀dọ̀ obìnrin ló máa ń fi sí jù, right? Tí bàbá tàbí ìyá náà tí kò bá take responsibility lórí ọmọ, tó wá di ọjọ́ tí ó rò pé ọmọ náà máa nídìí, ọmọ nídìí ẹ̀ lóòótọ́, ṣùgbọ́n torí pé wọ́n ti wò pé kàkà káwọn kó padà sínú ayé àwọn máa prevail káwọn wà báwọn ṣe wà. Do you understand? Maybe the baba or mama is now well to do, he can tell go to go and come to come. So ó ti lágbára láti ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà fún anybody. Owó ti wà, maybe the mother or the father, ayọ̀ ti wà, ìbùkún ti wà, ilé ti wà, everything ti wà, jìmjìm ti ń ṣe. But still yet, tí àwọn ọmọ náà bá, at that moment, if they said, Toma come out like, yeah, even when we need you, we know you go, you are well to do, you can do whatever, you can give us, you go money, you go house, you go this, you go that. But when we need you, you're not there. You wasn't there. If you're not there at that time that they really need you, and suddenly you're showing up presently that they need you, but they said they don't need you. You understand? At that moment, you will know where you belongs to. You know where you belongs to. And people like that, you're not helping yourself, you're not been helping the kids, the children, you're not been helping even the community. Because imagine the trauma you've caused, or those children that you've caused, those children, it will be there for life. Even assuming the father or the mother passed away, assuming the person who they think she's gonna be there or he is gonna be there for them, or stay with them for life or for a while, suddenly passed away. and there's no one there again. Now you feel like but mo wà tí màmá àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó dẹ̀ sí mọ́ àbí tí bàbá wọn ó dẹ̀ sí mọ́ jẹ́ kí n padà sínú ayé wọn. At that moment, they may not accept you. They may not allow you to move closer even to them. Because the moment at that time when they need you, you wasn't there for them. When they want you, you are far away. They don't see you. So if you're not pumping, if you're not come now and say, mo ti dé sínú ayé yín o, they will tell you to bàbá jáde kúrò nínú ayé wa o, or mama jáde kúrò nínú ayé wa. So if you're one of them that failed to take your responsibility on time, please change your way today. At least those kids, those children that you'll be abandoned, you can still do some amendment. You can still come back. You can still, you can still àtúnṣe sì lè wà fún ẹ. O lè ṣe àtúnṣe like àwọn ibi tí error ti wà, àwọn ibi tó ti rí pé why did I do this? Àwọn ibi tó ti rí pé oh God, mi lè ṣe nǹkan báyìí mẹ́rin. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn pátá o sì lè tún ṣe fún rẹ, o lè tún ṣe fún rẹ. And anything tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ tún ṣe fún rẹ, it's not gonna be like òun dá ṣe. It has to do with if the mother is still alive or if the father is still alive, it has to do with them. Both the kids, the mother or the father, whosoever that, that caused the trauma, either the father or the mother, they have to dialogue together and sit down before it's too late. Because it will be when it's too late that people who doesn't even know anything about the story will be carrying this story up and down. And at that moment, you're not helping the deceased, whosoever have passed away, maybe the mother or the father has gone already. So they got nothing again. They're not going to feel anything. But the children that will be there with you, that will be here in this world with you, immediately they realize or they remember what you've done. You know what it's going to cost them? It will cost them a lot. So if you have that opportunity today, right, do your best. Do all what you can do. Come back to your senses. Do you understand? And make sure that you settle every damn thing. You never know. Make sure you settle it now. Imagine you got a boy or you got a girl, and maybe you left them at their tender, like when they're still baby, right? And these children doesn't even know you. Or maybe you're one of father that always give them a call sometimes and say, how are you? Salafia ni, you understand? Bóyá kan lára àwọn bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ́. Ọmọ yẹn dá voice yẹn mọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kò feel ẹ rí, kò rí ẹ, kínú ẹ dùn rí. It is now that you have to do that. Because the more those children are growing up, they never think about you, and they only see their mom. Or if it's mother concerned, they only see their father. They don't see you. So if you come back to their life, you're not hurting anything. Even if you will be the one to let them live a better life, they will tell you we're living large, we're living a better life, and we want to live our life like this. And at that moment, in your mind, you might be saying, yeah, let them, yeah, baby, mo fẹ́ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ náà, jẹ́ ká gbégbé ayé tó ń fẹ́ gbé nìyẹn. But at the back of your mind, even when you're on your own, when you stay alone, oye mama ronú kan yẹn pé àwọn ọmọ mi dẹ̀ nìyẹn, àwọn ayọ̀ mi dẹ̀ nìyẹn, àwọn ògo mi dẹ̀ nìyẹn, oh God, there's no way you still be regretting, like, why did I do this? Right? Let's enjoy this.
Jẹ́ kó wọlé mi o, tuntun wọlé mi máa jèrè. Ọmọ tuntun wọlé mi máa jèrè. Ohun ọmọ pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà. Ó bàbá jẹ́ kọ́lá wọlé mi o. Bàbí.
And I've seen whereby ọmọ arábìnrin tó bímọ tí tó jẹ́ pé maybe ngbà tó wà ní school àbí gbà tó wà níbi iṣẹ́ kan náà pàdé. Suddenly they score, they play the ball and they both score and the gentleman run away. So, and end of the day, things wasn't the way it was. So, and come back to, after many messages that people have been saying, maybe you lost something somewhere in which you have to find. And he started looking out and realized that, some years back, about 22 years ago, there's somewhere where we visited and we scored a ball there and I score and I go. So, and I never knew it's going to be like that. Ó dẹ̀ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní time yẹn. End of the day, mi mọ̀ pé ọmọ ti dé. So nísìnyí mo ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ ti dé. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ní kí n padà wá sí báyìí láti wá wò pé ọmọ náà ti wà kí n wá bẹ̀ ẹ́ pé ọmọ tí mo fi sílẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn pé tí mo ní pé mi ì gbà mo ti padà wá ń sìn láti wá gbà. We've seen a lot of things like that. And tí ó bá wà lára àwọn tó ti ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, you're not helping the community. Do you know the number of orphanage we have even in Africa? The orphanage we have in Africa that people can know. Recently, we saw a video clips that have been going around. That are going around, like they said, they pumping it to somewhere in Lagos, where they are pumping into the property, and they find out that these people have kept a lot of children in there. Maybe your children could be one of them, because if you fail, like you impregnate someone and you run away, right? If those children are the children they put on the street, like they put on the street, on the side road, that someone will just pump in and to go and pick. Do you understand? So if you're one of them, how do you want your life to be? Do you understand? How do you want your life to be? If you want to live a better life, start the better legacy now. If you don't, then ó ti parí iṣẹ́ nìyẹn fún rẹ, man. Ó ti parí iṣẹ́ nìyẹn fún rẹ. So enjoy this with me, man.
Owó tuntun wọlé mi máa jèrè. Ọmọ tuntun wọlé ẹ wá jèrè. Ohun ọmọ pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà. Ó bàbá kọ́lá wọlé wá o. Mọ̀mí kọ́lá kó wọlé o. Jẹ́ kọ́lá wọlé ẹ o. Bàbá á jẹ́ kọ́lá wọlé ẹ o. Owó tuntun wọlé ẹ wá jèrè. Ọmọ tuntun wọlé ẹ wá jèrè. Owó ọmọ pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà. Ó bàbá jẹ́ kọ́lá wọlé rẹ o.
So have you been planning your life? When you know more, what do you think is going to speak after you? Tó bá sí mọ́, kí ló rò pé ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti lọ tí ó sì hàn kan mọ́? So rò pé everything máa wà okay pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Think deeply tonight, because àwọn nǹkan tí ta lè ṣe ta máa wò ó kàn ra wa pé mi jẹ̀bi. Is there a lot for us? Like, if you know of even if you heard it and you know that, yeah, you've done it, you've heard that you got a child somewhere far away, why not search around and look for a loophole láti rí pé o connect pẹ̀lú whosoever, can take you down to the child, so that a day like this won't come. You understand? Enjoy this monkey. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ bàbá Túnjí Oyèlànà pẹ̀lú mi. It is time for you now to think deeply if you want to do that, so that one day, onilo jókòó kuma, and I've said this in the past, ipe ẹni tó máa ń jìyà jù